G'day, Steel Nation. How you going? It's Mark here, Mark Davis from Steel Nation Australia.
What's going on, West Country? Oh, what's that? Let's go! Baby! Yes! Yes! Let's go!
What's the deal with the schedule?
So I think the stereotype that we drink Fosters, and the first Foster I saw was in Pittsburgh. It's a true story.
Yeah,
The
I've
first
only
ever
seen-
Foster I saw was in America. I've never
Well, I
seen one
thought that
here.
was like Australia for beer.
For what? Alrighty, Steel Nation, welcome back to Steelers Nation Australia. One big shout out to NSMC McCracken Music out there. Almost forgot your name. McCracken Music, fantastic. I freaking love that intro. It is so much fun. Woo! Hope you guys are doing well, man. What's going on in the chat? By the way, it is, in Australian terms, pretty freaking cold. No real agenda today, so if you just found the video from, man, we'll go for about like 30-40 minutes on YouTube, see what happens. If any other questions come in. No real agenda. There is 3 weeks to go. I'm starting to get excited. I just did a podcast that I'll probably share when it comes out with another YouTube bloke that does, Steelers, not Steelers talk, NFL talk. It goes for the Giants. So when he puts it out, I'll share that out too for a little interview. Just do that then. Really cold here. I'm going to try and talk. I want to talk about Fields and Wilson because I'm pretty excited to see them throw the football. It's kind of crazy that they are, Pittsburgh Steelers in 2024. I think it's awesome. But yeah, nothing really happening, man. And I did see Gene's comment in a minute, and I will address that. Pizza versus taco. I will address that in a second because I had a taco yesterday. Or burrito. Had a burrito yesterday, and it was fantastic. I got to tell you. I went to work for about 4.5 hours and whatnot, and then I had no dinner, and I went to the shops, and I was going to get KFC. I was going to get chicken burger. Next minute, I thought, you know what? They're closed, so I got to go somewhere else. Found a taco shop. They're called Mad Mex, and I got a burrito, but I had chicken, rice, all the stuff. I don't get on my burritos. I never get sour cream, nor do I get something else. Something else that I get too. Sour cream and avocado. I never get that stuff. And on my burrito, I had chicken and chorizo, if that's how you pronounce it. It was fantastic. Fantastic. Taco, pizza taco. I go pizza. I think I love pizza, but yeah. It is so good. G'day 99, what's going on? Yes, NSMC McCracken Music is fantastic. I love going live. I love doing this stuff, and the fact that I have that in the background is unbelievable. So today's show, we're going to talk about a bit about Wilson, a bit about Fields, a bit about the offense, that kind of stuff. But we're really in the dead period. There's nothing going on. Like we're just waiting for something to happen. And once preseason starts, it's July 24th, 25th, then we have preseason football games. I've already organized with work too that I have work off, hopefully, for the preseason schedule. I don't know when that is. When is that? We have Texans on Friday, August 9th for you guys. Buffalo Bills at home Saturday. And then Detroit Lions the last one. I don't know if I'm going to do the Detroit Lions game just yet because that's my 3 a.m. So I don't know. I have to work that day. But Texans and Bills. So what's that? About a month and a bit until football comes back. Oh, we need it, man. Definitely need it. So it's cool. All right, let's find out who's in the chat. And yeah, let's roll, dude. G'day, Jetta. What's going on? My hand, by the way, my hands are freezing. Look, how cold is it today on the coast where I'm from? It's my winter now. How cold is it in Fahrenheit? It's 50 degrees Fahrenheit, which is my 10 degrees Celsius. So it's 50 degrees Fahrenheit today, and I am freezing. So I'm not. We don't have central heating in our house. We just got wear a jacket, a jumper, and that's it. All right, let's go to the chat, man. And you know what, guys? Is my internet a bit stuffy today? Says my internet's a bit. How's it going? This one too. Q&A. Any questions? Send them away. Rightio. G'day, Jim. What's going on, mate? G'day. G'day, Jet Ever. What's up? I'll come back to that in a minute. G'day, TD. What's up, Tom? G'day, George. G'day, Sean. The Bungles do suck. Can't stand them. 57 years, almost 58 years for the Bengals have never won a Super Bowl. G'day, 99. Don't know what that means. G'day, Mike. What's going on, mate? I saw your show today. G'day, Jason. I do. I need something. It's cold. G'day, Roberta. What's happening? Question. Last night I was watching USA Olympic trials for gymnastics, and there was an ex-Olympian who was a what's a common mean? What's COOMEN? What's that mean? No idea what that means. And the guy's name was Roethlisberger. Big Ben's doing the Olympics. Right. So shout out to everyone in the house, man. I think, is my internet, let me know in the chat, is my internet playing up? I feel like my internet's playing up. Related to, that's cool. That's cool. Related to. Is my internet playing up or not? I feel like it keeps dropping out. No? Anyone know it is or not? A little lag. Okay, yeah, because on my StreamYard, it says up the top is like got a little bar. So I'm having problems with my internet. Not good. G'day, Toddy. What's going on? You seem okay? Okay, excellent. Cool. All right, let's start it. It freezes? Oh, shoot. You know what? Sean is slowly becoming the king of all dad jokes and puns. If you're not part of the membership yet, join that and come to the Discord. Easy plug there. If you're not part of that, then definitely. He is slowly becoming, I guess, the king dad joke of all dad jokes. Because he says the internet is freezing like you. Yeah, I can see it drop out. All right, I'll have to. Wait, I got to figure that out. All righty. I'm doing some work too, by the way. I've got today off, and I'm going to look into. I won't spoil it here, but I've got some things that I want to look into, and I don't think Receiver 2 is that bad. I looked into I'll do a bit of a spoiler, into the Falcons offense last year, right? In the Arthur Smith, and he was their head coach. Would you know that they passed the football from memory, they passed the football to tight ends in their season 170 times. The Steelers are going to pass the football to Freiermuth, to probably Michael Pruitt if he makes it, or Rodney Williams if he makes it, or Connor Hayward at tight end, or Darnell Washington. The Steelers are going to use tight ends. I think Smith offense is going to use the tight ends. So we're all worried about this receiver too. I'm not buying it, man. I'm not buying it at all. If you go to 2023, and I'll do a whole show on it. When I finish today, I'm going to do a whole show on. I want to talk about Van Jefferson. I want to talk about the receivers, Scotty Miller. I want to talk about the ex-Falcons who joined our Steelers, Michael Pruitt and Cordarrelle Patterson. There are 4 guys on the offense last year for the Falcons that have now been signed or were signed in the offseason via Arthur Smith. So there's a big connection there. So I'm keen for that. G'day, Dope. What's going on? Yeah, I grow it out every now and then. I grow it out. G'day. G'day, Sean. What's up, mate? Sean Downey. You got a ball in your hand. Do you? I've got mates with me, but we don't play. Probably too old for that. I just like to hold it. Just give me something to, It's like this thing. It's like a fidget. What do you call it? This thing. Is that good ASMR? Ooh, Steelers going Super Bowl. Yeah, it's like that. It's like the fidget spinner. Just keeps my mind active. But no, I'm going to look into some stats and I'm going to try and do some research because I want to get more into football sense. I've realized that I've probably been talking too much about rumors and all that kind of shit, and it just doesn't flow with the channel. The channel should be based on football. Yes, we can talk about who could be picked up here and there and breaking news and whatnot, but as a football sense, I'm going to look into what Van Jefferson adds to the team. So if you didn't know, he won a Super Bowl in 2021 and he beat the Bengals, and he had a pretty big year in 2021. But I'll cover that soon. But these guys are all Falcons. But he got traded to the Falcons and he didn't do too much. He played a lot of snaps, but he only got about 20, 25 balls his way. And most of footballs in the Falcons offense was going towards the tight ends. So I think we're in for a bit of a shock this year. I think they're going to do some play action pass to, Van Jefferson running down the sidelines. I think he's got speed. He's 27. I reached out to him on Instagram. I said, hope you have a good, I didn't say come on the podcast. I just said, mate, I hope you have a good season. I think we're going to be in a bit of a shock. I think we're going to use the tight ends a lot more than people think. If Khan ends up trading for a receiver, you should release the Russel. I've got them. There's like, I think 30 minutes of me talking about just was it Fields rants too. Dead set. Toddy says my eBay account has got hacked. That sucks, dude. Hopefully you get hopefully no one steals any shit from you. Who else is in the house too? And dead set. Yeah. Well, he's got one. I think people forget that. Van Jefferson, he's won a Super Bowl. He's a second round pick from the Rams. He got traded from the Rams because Cooper Kupp came in and Puka Nacua was there. There was no room there. So they traded him for a 6th rounder. He went to the Falcons. And like I said, I'll cover this more in a video with more in depth. But I'm slowly learning about his player, who he is. He was a guy too. Van Jefferson was the guy that in the Super Bowl, his wife was pregnant and he ran off the field and he had to go see his wife in labor. So it was fantastic. G'day, Chloe. What's going on? Thought I'd stop by before USA gets stomped in the Uruguay soccer match. There you go. G'day, 99. What's going on? Hey, man. Yeah, I'm so happy, man. I'm so happy we have this. I'm going to play. Hang on. Let me play it again. If you have not checked out McCracken Music, here it is again for a small. Oh, wait a minute. I can just do this. I like this too. The other day in my top 5, when I was doing this with Shane and Bubba. By the way, we're going to try and do top 5 every single Wednesday or Thursday. But in 2 weeks' time, I'm working one of those days. But I'm going to try and do top 5 as best I can. We will jam into this. It's the one I didn't like. What? No. This one. Where am I lagging? Am I here? G'day, Donnie. What's going on? Dude. It's pretty cool. Yeah. If you, my internet's going off. Hey, was it Cameron, right? Cameron McCracken. Cam, if you're out there, mate, if you want to send me any more music, feel free. Send as much as you like. As many as you like, and I'll try and give you a shout out. I do love it. I think it's great. All right. Holy dooly. What was I saying? Yeah, it's pretty cool. So I'm going to try and use them for when we go live during the live streams, you know what I mean? Put some stuff in the background and play the music. But I really do, dude, I appreciate you so much. Like, the fact that you can make jams like that and jams like this. Scary jams is insane. So I'm still working on that too. I'm working on the countdown. I think you guys have been enjoying that. I'd had a controversial one today with Kevin Dotson. But really, I couldn't find anyone. There was another bloke out there. Let me go through some names or some of the names I saw. We are day 69 away. Steelers jersey. there's not too many players who have worn 69. From what I came from Pro Football Reference. Now, there was one bloke there, Jerry Hillibrand. He played for 2 years with the Steelers. But there's only been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 players to wear the number 69 for the Steelers. So I came back to Kevin Dotson because, first of all, he was a really easy image to find. There's a guy from 1945. There's, people from 1987. But Jerry Hillibrand, I believe, was a linebacker. And he played for the Steelers in his last three years from 1968 to 1970. And he had 26 games, 5 interceptions. Doesn't say tackles, though. And a few fumbles here and there. So there was controversy around me choosing Kevin Dotson, but to be honest, there wasn't too many players to choose from. I don't know who I've got for tomorrow for 68, but yeah, everyone's enjoying that, and I'm working on a. There you go. I'm working on a really big video with 99 with the music, and I'm trying to. It's going to be a massive countdown. So when the Steelers are day 1 away, I'll put it out there. I think I sent you the email as well if you want to let me know if you got the video 99. I think it's pretty cool so far. Got some things in there, a bit of surprises, and I'm trying to, do my video editing, stuff like that. It's good fun. Hurly durly. It's cool. It's cool, man. Hang on. Stop playing. Alrighty. Let's get back on track. So yeah, I'm excited. Like we're 3 weeks away. We get to see Russell Wilson play. I just talked about Van Jefferson. We'll be covering him in a video shortly, and the offense, because the Falcons have, Steelers have given us we've got 4 Falcons players coming over. I'm keen to see what happens with Cordero Patterson too at kickoff return. I think he's going to be cool to watch, and maybe running back. But we're going in the season with Russell Wilson, right? Russell Wilson, I think, is going to try and iron out the things that finish in Denver. It didn't finish the best over there, but I think he'll win the starting job at quarterback number 1. And me and the bloke we're talking today on the podcast, I'll hopefully share soon, is Russell Wilson's going to start. Like, Mike Tomlin's got him starting. It's happening. Hopefully he can bounce back and be competitive and not throw away stupid picks or get sacked. And the offense is awful. But I can't see it being worse than freaking Matt Canada's offense. You know what I mean? Not at all. There you go. That's awesome. Yeah, did I link that? I should link. Next time what I'll do is I'll link the music. I'll try and link your music in every single time because I use it most pages, most videos, right? Yeah, probably is. That's probably the bloke. He's probably tomorrow's number, 68. So what I do too with the numbers is I grab that. I sit down for about an hour. I grab all the numbers. I put all the photos up. I write a little speech, and then I do about 10 at a time. So even today I'll probably do some more. Yeah, g'day, Brian. What's going on? And that's what I want too, man. Is this promotion? If you guys, anyone else out there wants me to promote things and we can work together, let me know. I did. Oh, I can't remember what you guys can't see it, right? Nah, I don't think you can see it. No, I haven't put it out yet. Did I put it out yet? I don't know. I don't think I did. I'm pretty sure I didn't put it out. I think I have it scheduled to come on. Let me see. Dude, it's raining. I can't believe how cold it is now. It's 50 degrees, raining, 10 degrees in my language. Posts. Yeah, it's not out yet. 60. Wait a minute. Yeah. So tomorrow you'll figure it out. Tomorrow is. Ooh, how many I've done? 1, 2, 3. I've done all the way up to 62. So I've got to work on 61 in advance. I think you'll like a few of these ones, 63 and 64. A lot of these guys are O-linemen too. Alrighty. Yeah, he did. I saw he got a few catches there because also in that Super Bowl too, going back to Van Jefferson, right? And I think Steelers fans, some of us are sleeping on him too, and maybe his role in the Steelers offense. In that game, that's when Who went down? OBJ went down. Then he had to step up. But also too, Cooper Kupp had a massive game. He had a huge game in that. I watched the highlights last night, and Joe Burrow getting sacked right at the end was just fantastic. It was unbelievable. Fucking seeing Aaron Donald swim through the O line and sack Joe Burrow was like music to my ears. It was like 99's music to my ears. It was great. Oh yeah, it is 100%. Yeah, I'll give it away. It's Greenwood for sure. Don't worry. And I do like how like there's it's tough to choose people, man, because I'm choosing from my generation, right? From me watching football, from 2000s, right? And I've never seen live football from the 70s, so I've got to go back to the history too. It is pissing down rain, man. I don't know if you can hear that. It's pissing down rain. Can you hear that? Dante says, my dad ran into LC. That's cool. On the racquetball court back in the day. Sweet. And we've all, what's kind of cool too? We've all got these connections. Inside this Steelers community, you know someone who knows someone who knows, Christian 46, you know someone who knows Cam, or, I've been very fortunate to have Brian McFadden and Merrill Hodge on my show. It's kind of cool. You know someone who knows someone inside this community. That's why I love it. Dead set. Ooh, did I go? Okay, look, I don't know. I don't know. Okay, I don't know if I did that or not. I don't think I did. See, now I'm just giving it away. Did I Ernie Holmes? Ooh, on a cause. Nah, I didn't. I went some. Okay, anyways, we'll move on from that because I'm giving them away. Yeah, I think I would have. Like, I've seen highlights. I just never seen it. I've never seen it in person. That's why I always go back to my Steelers football when I was growing up. And I saw a post the other day, and I retweeted on Steelers Oz. Right, someone put up a post of 2004 Madden, and it played in the background. Blink 182. Can't remember the song was playing in the background. Not one of the favorite ones, but one I was on the show. And I remember when I was younger, when I was in year 9. I was playing Madden. I was playing NFL Street. I was learning the game. I was watching movies. I was, watching Steelers on TV. That was like the highlight of all highlight being a kid for me. When I was like, 15 years of age, 14, year 9. And I was playing, Hines Ward in 2004, Big Ben. There was, the Steelers defense and going into like 2008. That period of time when I was in high school, and I felt like I was the only person watching Steelers football. From my friends didn't care. They didn't give two wazoos. They still don't care. They will also when I talk football with them, they'll nod their head and say, "Thank you, I agree." They'll be very patient with me, but they don't care. You know what I mean? So that time for me was when I started watching football from 2002 and 2004 with Madden and NFL Street. And, games like this and all this kind of stuff. And the 2008 season was really fun. It was like time before the internet. Like there was no YouTube. Like YouTube came out in 2012. Phones started coming out in 2010. So there wasn't that idea of social media being ramped up like it is now, where you can press live. By the way, that's a good question, Dante. I went through some shorts today. If you ever go through YouTube Shorts live, it's a wild time. It's a crazy time out there. Yeah, and look, the highlights, and that's funny too. The highlights don't do it for me. Like, I acknowledge that Mean Joe Green is one of the best Steelers to ever play. Or I acknowledge like Lambert and Ham and these blokes and LC Greenwood, that kind of stuff. But I don't think for me the connection isn't there. My connection is to Troy, to Debo, to Lawrence Timmons, to guys that I grew up watching, when I was younger. But I think that's a different story for another day. Dead set. Yeah, I can watch them. I've seen plenty of them, but I haven't got that connection. I think I've said it a million times. Like when I watched football when I was younger, it was really exciting when I was watching Farrier and Foot and Ryan Clark or Troy or, Brett Keys or Fear the Beard. Those guys with that, when I was watching a live game, I have that emotional connection to our Steelers. But I can also respect When I walk through, the Hall of Honor or Hall of Fame, and I walk around Heinz Field, I'm like, yep, these guys painted the, paved the way for the steel curtain. And you see guys like the Mel Blunts and those blokes who run past someone and give them a good old coat hanger. Like, that's fun. That's why all this stuff's kind of fun. Alrighty. And that's just different generations, right? And there'll be new Steelers fans that are growing in this world that, families have babies now and they're, could be 5, 6, 7 years of age and they've never seen Big Ben. And how exciting was Big Ben for 18 years, watching him win 2 Super Bowls, go to 3. And every single time that Big Ben had the football, you had a chance to win or, pass into AB or Le'Veon Bell. Alrighty. By the way, it's a fun show. I'm really enjoying this too. Dante says, is Matty the only Australian Steelers fan you know offhand? No, I know a few. So on my Facebook page, I think you've been there. But like in person, I have met with a lot of Australian Steelers fans. I met a bloke the other day at work. He was a Steelers fan, and we had a bit of a conversation. You kind of know when you walk past them, and they're like, if you kind of understand straight away if they're just a casual fan or if they know a lot about the team. You know what I'm saying? So I've been past a few of them. But you have different conversations and different levels of like, okay, you know this player and like guy or whatever it may be. But I have a Steelers Facebook page as well that I think you've been on too, Dante too. Alrighty. Zero Way was a dude I first started seeing, man. Amos Zero Way. Is he still cracking? Maybe we should get him on the show. Is he cracking? Is he still? I want to get him on the show. He was one of the first players. Does he do radio? Is he still with us? Surely. 47. I got to chase some people down, man. He would be awesome to get on the show. He was one of the first players I played in Madden. Amos Zero Way. Super quick. 100%, dude. G'day, you. What's going on, mate? Hope you're doing well. Hope the car situation's going fine. Excuse me. Dead set. On the money. At least we got a dog defense going now. How excited it must be for the young ones watching Hall of Fame caliber. TJ Watt. Yeah, it is. I think that back to like when I was a kid. I'm now 34, right? And I want to see more success, and I hope we get it this year. But when I was a kid, it was just so much fun. It was watching Debo on the sideline. You wake up. I wake up at 3 a.m. or 5 a.m. or 8 a.m. to watch games, Steelers versus Cowboys, whatever it may be. And I go to my living room and I'd sit there, we've eaten my breakfast, not streaming because I was younger, but like just chilling out. And you see Heinz Ward catch footballs, and it was just like it was Fear the Beard or Big Snack or Troy. And you just realize how quick it goes. I don't think too deep and meaningful, but how quick it goes from, your childhood watching football to now being in your adulthood. And the next minute you got a YouTube channel and you're like, wow, I'm here. I am like cheering them on. We've got 3 weeks to go. So it is awesome. All right. We got half an hour on the show and I feel like I've said nothing. Okay. Let's do a bit of a break. Fireworks. And I'm going to keep today's one short, maybe like 40 minutes because, 19 people. I'm just joking. So that's it's funny how like when it goes up from like 13 to 19, they're like, what's this bloke? And then when they walk into the show, and they're probably thinking, what is this guy talking about? So g'day 19 people, what's going on in the chat? All right, let's do a quick break and I'll come back. Let me do. You know what I need? I need some quick break music. 99. I'll be right back.
Mike, what sort of thing governs how long you want to do this? Like, is there any measure that you look at? Still having fun? What?
No.
I forgot I had that. And by the way, I didn't have a break. We were on a break. Hang on one second.
The road to New Orleans will start in a few months. Let's get ready for the ride. Gas up the cars, baby. Let's get to New Orleans. Gas it up. Let's go.
Hey, thank you, BMAC, mate. I'll see you all later. As always, here we go, Steelers.
Here we go, Steelers. Here we go.
That's still so cool to me that I had BMAC on the show. And maybe I need to try and reach out to him again. Maybe in the season, I'll reach out to BMAC and say, any chance you can come on the show for, I don't know, maybe week 10 or something like that. Maybe the bye week, I'll try and reach out to him and see if he can come on the show again. It was awesome, man. It was so much fun to come on the show. It was a good time. Alrighty. So yeah, going back to the debate with pizza versus taco, I'm choosing pizza 100%. If you guys got any questions in the chat, for me, this whole episode was I just want to be excited about the quarterbacks. Like I want to see guys out there. If anyone's going to Latrobe, let me know. You want to see Russell Wilson, who's to be a former Seahawk, Super Bowl champion, and yes, he lost 1-2, but yes, he didn't have the best career in Denver. I think the two parties with Sean Payton and himself didn't really merge or match together. From what I saw from the outside, it didn't look like a good relationship, or the communication barrier was not there. So yeah, pizza too. Me dead set. I love pizza. I could eat pizza. I could eat pizza every day. Dante says minority for sure, but I go taco. Now, when you say taco, do you mean like a taco as in like a burrito, soft shell taco, or a soft burrito wrapped over a hard shell taco? Or do you just mean like taco like a hard shell? Because I don't really like the hard shell taco. I like the soft shell ones. Dead set. 99 says I wanted to see Mason have a full season. Loved he's playing at the end. Yeah, it was pretty fun. That was a good ride. Like Rudolph is now a Titan. I wish him luck, but that was a pretty fun ride that we had to experience. Rudolph saving Christmas, winning 3 games to go to the playoffs, beating the Bengals on Christmas Eve, my birthday, I'm pretty sure it was. I'm pretty sure from memory. And Rudolph took us to the playoffs. But now we got to ride with Wilson. Yeah. Yui says, I call the holy trinity of food tacos, burgers, and chicken fried rice. I'm not a huge fan of fried rice. I'd rather noodles, but I hear you. So, yeah, I don't really understand what happened there. Like, a few people are saying that Russell Wilson hasn't got any more, but the drama that existed there, it just felt like they didn't have his back. So, but the funny thing is too about our team is we don't know. Like, training camp is like, we haven't seen Russell Wilson pass a football in a real live game yet. Like, imagine all the years ago we had Big Ben. You kind of knew what the season was going to be. You had Big Ben to Holmes to Ward, Big Ben to Heath Miller, Big Ben to AB, Martavis Bryant. You had all these guys, Le'Veon Bell. You had Big Ben to Bus in the early days. You kind of knew each year we had a quarterback for 18 years. Like that we have a head coach for 18 years too. That is kind of insane. We had a quarterback situation, was never touched. You knew Big Ben was a guy each and every year. And of course you had backups when he went down, stuff like that. But now we've got we're not the Browns, or the Browns have, 30 something quarterbacks in 15 years, but it's different now because you want to wish success towards Russell Wilson, but you don't know what to expect. You have no idea. And I think my internet's playing up today, so I do apologize out there as well. Mac is forever. Deep fried. I don't know what that is. What's a deep fried chimney? What's a chimney? Yui said didn't like pizza as a kid. I love pizza, man. And then yeah, he's like, I don't like pizza. I hate pizza. And he grew up as well. All right, guys, feed me questions. Feed me questions, man. Any questions about the NFL? I really just want to jump on and say I'm excited to see Wilson play in 3 weeks. And I'm going to cover some things on the offense. I got some time today. I've got 6-7 hours, and I'm going to go over some stats and formulate a video maybe the next day or two. And I want to talk about the offense. I want to talk about the Falcons' players' impact on the offense, and some of our tight ends, because I'm excited to see Frymouth going into his contract this year. Darnell moving the ball around. Like, I'm excited to see an actual offense at play where we don't have to go 3 and out and then hand the ball over to the opposition, and then our defense has to work really hard. I'm excited to see we can hopefully put points on the board and players can step up and play team football, Steelers mentality. That's what I'm keen for. So any questions, I'm here. Let's go. 99 says, who is your favorite? Oh my goodness. Who is your favorite all-time Steelers on the offensive side of the ball? Oh, you know what? Can I say AB before he went crazy? Can I say that? Like, I like Big Ben. I like Big Ben. It was good for us, but I don't know if he was my favorite. I think Heath could be up there. He was really awesome to watch when I was a kid. It's a tough question. I've always been defense. You guys, a lot of you guys know this. We've been rocking me for 3 or 4 years and been to a lot of podcasting. Could be a potential too that I might be going back to SEN. Maybe out there. So I could be doing a podcast like this. This same podcast will be on SEN, but hopefully a bit, not as crazy. Actually, no, fuck it, it'll be there. I just won't swear. I'd say I like Heath Miller. Offensive ball. Big Ben's up there. But a lot of players I'm going to choose, like Le'Veon Bell or Antonio Brown, have like history. I'm going to say I loved Antonio Brown. I've got his jersey. The way he played as a Steeler, but then he went nuts. Then he went absolutely crazy. But the way he played as a Pittsburgh Steeler was just unbelievable, dude. The way how he caught the ball, and he was a route running god out there. And then he went nuts. So it's a very tough one. But for defense, my all-time favorite is Debo. You guys know that. Dante says, Mark, tell us I think you're very confident about next season with Steelers and something you're not so confident. Oh, that's a question. Okay, confident. You know what? Confident-wise, I'm confident about the running game. I like the running game. I like the way they've been building up the O-line in the last 2 drafts. They got Broderick Jones on one side. They got Ciamalo, big bloke too. They got Zach Frazier. I think he can roll into his position, being a center. On the other side, James Daniels. I think he's a pretty good guard as well. And then on the other side, Fa'utanu as well. So running game, I like Najee. I like Warren. But a lot of these guys too, their players are on their last year. So Steelers got to have in 2025, they got to figure out who they're bringing back. But right now, it shouldn't bother us that much. We should enjoy the season, and I'm confident in the running game. Now, not so confident. Oh boy, maybe the D-line depth. Maybe that you have Cameron Hayward there. You have Ogunjobi, which no one's been talking about too much. I think he's there. Keanu Benton. But then who's the guys that are behind the D-line depth? I don't know who that would be. That's a great question. Never say never, but never. Alrighty. Woo! Yeah, he's up there too. Hines was fun to watch. I've always been a defensive guy, though. I love defensive football. I love the way they break the O-line tackles. I love the safety. My favorite position, it's funny, because my favorite Steeler of all time is Debo. However, my favorite position in football, I think, is safety. I love the way that they're only if it gets behind the safety, then you're done. Then one big pass and it's all over. But I like the fact how Troy played, how Minka plays. They roam around the field. They pick off the quarterbacks. I love that style. He could have been dead set, I reckon. I want to know who you think the Steelers MVP would be besides Watt. I think I said in a video on the Steelers Dynasty podcast, I believe there's going to be Jalen Warren. I reckon he's going to have a chance to be up there as we welcome in 22 people in the house. Fantastic. Welcome to the show in July 1st for you guys, July 2nd for me. So thank you for everyone coming and being a part of Steel Nation Australia while we were in the off season. I really do appreciate that. I think Warren's going to have a big year, to be honest. I think he'll be up there. Yep. He's my guy. He's my pick. I think he gets a few touchdowns. I think the offense will, if Russell Wilson scrambles, he'll find Warren hanging around, or he's going to go off. I think he's got a big year. Alrighty. TD says, what is the weakest link with our defense that teams are like? Oof. I don't know. Maybe D-line. Maybe. That's a great question. Possibly cornerback. Maybe the other side of JPJ with Dante Jackson. Possibly. Maybe slot cornerback. Depends who's going to be there. That's a great question. I don't know, to be honest. Yeah, I know. That's another one. Yeah, Antonio Brown and Le'Veon Bell just went right down. Said, see you later, mate. Roberto says, modern day, I would say Big Ben was tough, smart, and he was clutch. Yeah, he was awesome. I just think he's got a bit of an ego inside. Like I think he always had a bit of an ego on the. Like I don't think if Big Ben was a New York Giant or a Browns quarterback, I don't think I like him. I think I liked him because he was a Steeler. And he did so many great things for us, and it was so much fun to watch him play. But that's not taking away Big Ben. Big Ben's got his big house, and he's got family and he's a Steelers legend. But I just feel like he wasn't always relatable, I think, to the fans in some sense. That's my personal view. But I do love him. I think he's awesome. Hashtag Mark hates Big Ben. George T says, I asked Mike Drop this. If Russ and Fields fell, ooh. Oh, nah, I don't think so. Nah, I don't. I think you go and get a quarterback from the draft. If Russ and Fields fail for us, do we pursue Dak Prescott next year? No, I don't think. I think Dak Prescott would be a Pittsburgh Steeler in 2025. Do I have to do this? I do not think that Dak Prescott will be a Pittsburgh Steeler in 2025. Right. Now, if that happens, I'll use that in the video. If that happens. I think they'll go. I think Russell Wilson will be okay. And the thing is, what's going to happen next year? Russell Wilson, 1-year contract. Fields, 1-year contract. That's why it's exciting. That's why this year's going to be exciting, man. I wish football. JJ52 said in my video that I had, there was 10 weeks to go, 10 Sundays to go. He said in the comment, I wish it was 10 minutes because I feel the fucking same. I just want football back, bro. I want it back so we can yell at the TV and we can start 1-0. If you didn't see this the other day, the Falcons put up this. The Falcons are 10 Sundays away. Yeah, that's when we play too. That's when we get to see TJ Watt go after Kirk Cousins and Alec Highsmith and Patrick Queen goes on the field and Minka's back there. Dude, this could be a game where I would want, not that's going to be a 49er game where they beat us, 30-7. That would crush me. But if the Steelers can come, and we're 10 weeks away, if the Steelers can come and go into Falcon land, and by the way, they've beaten them like 19 times to 2, and Mike Tomlin has beaten the Falcons 4-0, right? We haven't lost to the Falcons since like 2006. So if we can walk into Atlanta Falcon land, get in there, get a W, get Smith a W, come out, like we're fucking cheering. You know what I mean? Ed cheering. All right, now I'm pumped up. All right, yeah. All right. We'll do a few more, guys. About 45 minutes and I'll get out of here. Woo! This has been fun. G'day, Michael. What's going on? And holy dooly. Lewis Lips will single-handedly make the 80s Steelers relevant. There you go. Archie Manning to 2025. Anything else fails? That could be interesting. That'd be a great storyline too for Eli Manning and his dad. His dad, I guess, is that his dad, Peyton? It's Peyton, right? Not Eli Manning. Peyton Manning. Willie Parker was fun, dude. He was awesome. That 70-yard run in the Super Bowl. Maybe I should watch it today. I got to put some football in the background. I'm going to work on some other things today too. I'm going to put some football in the background as I watch. Yeah, I agree, Mac will do. It was insane. And Fast Willie Parker was so much fun. Mr. Unlimited. Townsend was cool too. Yeah, I agree, dude. He was fun. I think this is what, man, we need it back. Put ones in the chat. Put ones in the chat if you want football back. Do you know who does that? Fuckwits. Oh my goodness. Ones in the chat. Brian says if Russell Wilson plays all 17 games and predict his Russell Wilson plays all 17 games. Let's say maybe 2 TDs a game, possibly. What about running TDs as well? So what's that? 2 times, that's 20. I'd probably say you're probably about right. I'd probably say 26. I think you're right on the money, 25 TDs. If we get 25 TDs or 27 TDs from Russell Wilson, that's fantastic. Because they're going to run the ball a lot more. Like a shit ton more. I'd say let's go 4,200 yards. Or maybe 4,200 yards, 23 touchdowns, and 12 picks. Something like that. We'll go with that. Good, great comment, though. Me too. Do we keep Russ? Oh, that's a big question, man. I don't know. I think on all the Steelers' minds right now is Russell Wilson's 1-year contract, Fields' 1-year contract. What happens next? But same time, I want to enjoy the season too, but I don't know because if he does really well, do they sign Russell Wilson to a big contract? Do they sign the young guy in Fields? It's something that I think is unknown for a long time. We haven't had for Steelers in a very long time. Very true. Yeah, he could go MVP. I've got Warren. I know Nigel's going to go off, but I've got Warren as a side bet. You know what I mean? Chilling, exactly right. Ones. Yeah, man. One. Dead set. One indeed. So good. Alrighty. Guys, gonna keep it short today. So when it ends, that other people on YouTube can watch it. You guys are fantastic. Thank you very much. We had over 22 people in the chat today. I'm gonna be trying to work as hard as I can. I've been doing top fives with Steelers Dynasty podcast, getting things done. I really want to come back to football sense because what I've realized I've been doing is a lot of rumor stuff. I've been doing too many rumors. I want to come to a football sense of like what do we think about this team? Can Connor Hayward step up? You know, those kind of things. But there's always be a football Steelers channel, and sometimes I sprinkle in a bit of rumor here and there. But what I realized is I was talking way too much about Brandon Ayuk, and people are like, this is stupid. Why are we talking about Brandon Ayuk? It's not going to happen. So gonna come back, do some more research on Steelers who can play. There's 90 people on this roster that we can talk about. So there's 90 storylines that we can follow and say this guy could do this. It's a football team. It's Russell Wilson's hopefully going to lead the team. And TJ Watt's going to go off this year. Minka, these blokes. Like, I think we're all starting to get pumped up for the season. And the fact is that they've made these moves. Omar Khan's made these moves. Andy Wilder's made these moves. And they can start to formulate a good season, 2024, and go in the playoff and get a fucking victory. That's what we need next. Yes, there's pressure on Tomlin. Yes, there's pressure on everyone. But I think this team is starting to build pieces around the O-line, the D-line, maybe not in the rotation of like the depth of it, but get some guys, you know, hopefully Cameron Hayward and Benton can play big, or the guys on the outside can play big. But definitely building depth around and the big fellas up front for the O-line. And we brought in Russell Wilson. Like, I can't believe we get to see him play and Fields play too. Woo! Let's go. Thanks, everyone. That was fun. That was fun. Really entertaining. Thank you, Dante, mate, for coming back, saying hello. And yeah, I'm gonna have to. I gotta figure out maybe a 99. Maybe I need a 99. Maybe I need some ending music. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I'll play the same one again. But thank you guys. Appreciate you 99 for everything you do for the music on the music side. Let's play this, and I'll see you later. Man, that was good fun. You know how excited I am? I'm this excited. I'm Kenny Pickett excited. Look at this. That's how. And you know what? I'm also this excited too. I'm Debo excited, like that. All right, guys. And I can't wait to smash this bloke too. This loser, Joe Burrow. That bloke. Could you imagine if Debo was there? Debo versus Joe Burrow? Oof, dude, that'd be insane. All right, Steel Nation. I'll see you later. You guys are awesome. And as always, go Steelers. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. G'day, Steeler Nation. How you going? Mark here, Mark Davidson from the Steeler Nation Australia.
What's going on, West Virginia? What's that? Let's go! Baby! Yes! Yes! Let's go!
What's the deal with the schedule?
So I think the stereotypes that we drink Fosters, and the first Foster I saw was in Pittsburgh. It's a true story.
Yeah,
The
I've
first
only
ever
seen-
Foster I saw was in America. I've never
Well, I
seen one
thought that
here.
was like Australia for biz.
For what?